Hello and welcome back again to another video. I hope you all are doing so well. Today I want to share with you the tips and the tricks to make your party style smoky jollof rice, okay? And what you're seeing right now is not vapor. This is real smoke you're seeing in this jollof rice. And I hope you're going to love this recipe at the end of this video. So if you are new here, kindly do subscribe to my channel, and while you're subscribing, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell as well and be part of this beautiful family. Let's get started. Alright, so to begin with, I'm going to heat up some oil, let it heat up very well, and I'm going to be adding in some natural spices, a tablespoon of mixed spices, which includes some coriander seed, cloves, dried rosemary, and I'm also going to be adding in some dried bay leaves. You can use the fresh one as well if you want. And to that, I'm going to add in grains of selim. I'm using one of it. And I'm also going to add in some curry powder. I'll list everything I use in the description box for you to check it out, okay? Now mix this very well and allow it to release its flavors to the oil very well, because we want this jollof rice to smell really good. You can also use any natural spices you feel comfortable in it, okay? So next I'm going to add in some chopped diced onions, and this is 2 medium-sized onions that I've diced very well. Now stir everything together and allow the onions to release its flavors to the oil a little bit, okay? Alright, so next I'm going to add in my blended pepper and some onions. Stir everything together and cover it to steam on a medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. And also be sure to stir this in between the 15 minutes time duration to avoid it from burning. Alright. And now let me use this opportunity to thank you all my returning subscribers and new babies right here. You guys are too much. High five to everyone. Thank you for liking my video, sharing and commenting. Fam, your girl is truly grateful. Thank you for your support. Alright, so next, after 15 more minutes, I'm going to add in my tomato paste. Stir everything together and allow it to cook very well. And in my previous jollof rice recipe, people were saying, I love the color very well. I love this jollof rice color very well. Now, this is what I use. You can use any brand of your choice, okay? I'm using 2 of this in this recipe. You can use Gino, Tasty Tom, any brand you have or you feel comfortable in it. Feel free to use it. After all, it's your own food, so feel free to express yourself in your own unique way. So I added in a little bit of water, cover it and allow it to steam for about 10 minutes. And this is after 10 minutes of steaming it. It's looking all perfect right now. So I'm going to give this a very good mix and cover it to cook for extra 10 more minutes. Okay, so now let me share with you the first trick you can use to make your jollof rice very smoky. The first trick is that always make sure not to use a non-stick pan. Yes, you can use a non-stick pan to get a very smoky jollof taste that you're looking for, but trust me, you won't get it that smoky, especially when you are using a very good non-stick pan, okay? So I'm going to seasoning my stew with some all-purpose seasoning. I added in a salt, but the camera couldn't capture it. I added in a tablespoon of each, and I also added in some all-purpose seasoning, some ground cinnamon powder, and as always, I'm going to list everything I use in the description box for you to check it out. Now mix it very well and let it cook for about 1 minute. And you know I don't joke with my mackerels in my jollof rice, so obviously I am going to add in some mackerel, okay? And trust me, anytime I'm preparing jollof rice and I add in my mackerels, it takes the taste to another level. Trust me on this one, and try some and you will thank me later. Now mix it very well and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat. Alright, so after extra 10 more minutes, the stew is looking all perfect, and at this point I was just loving the smell. This smells so good. And I'm super happy it came out so good as well. So I'm going to add in my 4 cups of perfume rice. I'm using CIC Gold perfume rice. You can use any brand of your choice. Okay, now mix it very well and add in some water, and I'm using 1 glass of water. The water you add to your jollof rice is always to your preference. Okay, I don't want soft rice. You can add in more if you want. And after adding in the water like this, you can taste for salt afterwards, because when you add in the water to your jollof rice, the salt content is going to reduce a little bit. So make sure to taste for salt before you proceed to the next stage. But I didn't want to add in salt, so I want the dark color in my jollof rice. So I'm going to use some dark soya sauce, and you know dark soya sauce contains a little bit of salt, and I'm using 1 tablespoon of that to make my jollof rice looks a little bit dark. Okay, so now mix it very well and allow it to cook on medium heat for about 10 to 15 more minutes. And the second trick I'm going to show you is that since we are making party smoky jollof rice recipe, so in Ghana here, most of the smoky jollof rice looks a little bit dark, and this is because they add in either dark soya sauce or they allow the stew to burn. That is why you always see smoky party jollof looks a little bit dark. That is the trick. I hope you've learned something today, right? Alright, so I've been stirring this jollof rice in between the 15 minutes duration. Okay, so I'm going to cover this with some cling film to allow it to cook very well. Okay, you can also use parchment paper if you want. Any way that works for you, you can either use it. And now, if you've watched this video to this point and you haven't liked this video, baby, what are you waiting for? Kindly do like this video, comment down below, and please do share as well. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Alright, so after extra 10 more minutes, I'm going to stir the rice again, and at this point I'm still cooking the rice on a medium heat, not on high heat. So I covered the rice again with some cling film to cook for additional 10 more minutes on a medium heat. And after extra 10 more minutes, the rice is looking all perfect, as you can see. I love the color so much, and at this point, this is where we're going to apply our third trick. Okay, and at this point the rice has cooked for about 90%. It's almost done. Okay, so I'm going to create a hole in the jollof rice just the way I am doing it. Okay, and the bottom of the pan is going to get burnt. At this point, we're going to turn our flame to high heat for the bottom of the pan to get burnt. Okay, that is what you're seeing on the screen. This is no vapor, this is real smoke you've seen in jollof rice. We are burning this jollof rice, trust me. And this is the best trick ever if you want to get a very smoky jollof taste that you're looking for. And do you see that smokiness over there? That is what we want in this jollof rice. And I love how dark the jollof rice turned out. I love it so well, and I hope you're going to try this trick anytime you want to prepare smoky jollof rice recipe. So now the jollof rice is ready, so I'm going to add in some onions, some cabbage, and some mix of vegetables. That is some carrots, green peas, green beans, and some green pepper. Okay, you can use any vegetable of your choice, and you can also omit this stage totally, okay, if you don't want it at all. So now stir everything together, and there you have your smoky party style jollof rice recipe. Fam, let me know in the comment section what you think about this jollof rice recipe. I loved it, and I hope you're going to try this recipe. So now all what is left is for us to serve and enjoy ourselves. I paired this jollof rice with my simple salad recipe. You can also enjoy with any sauce that you want. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video to this point. Bye bye and stay blessed.